Well, good morning and welcome to a new video. We're getting ready to do a fencing project today, so we've got a bunch of stuff gathered up. Chainsaw, weed whacker, bunch of fencing supplies. Got the quad ready to go, so we're going to hook the stock trailer up to the pickup and back it over here and load all this stuff in there. I'll kind of show you once we get up there what we're doing, but basically it's the new pasture that we picked up this year. There's it's in two pieces, and the cows are in the better side right now, and the side we're going to work on today has good fence on two sides, but then two sides are old rotten 3-strand barbed wire. So what we're doing, and one of those sides is along the highway, so we don't want calves getting out onto the highway. So we're gonna basically what we're gonna do is just run a single strand of electric cable on the inside of those two bad sides. So I've got some Gallagher insulators. I'll show those to you too when we get up there, but they basically what they do is they extend the wire away from the old fence, and then yeah, hopefully that should keep everything in pretty good. No, put the quad in front. Aren't they pretty?
They are actually.
Okay, so these are what we're using. They have a long name. Gallagher offset ring top side fix, they're called. Yeah, and then we've got this is what we're using for wire. It's like aircraft cable, and I've got some of that I use other places, and I like it for something like this because it's easy to keep it tight. I'll show you the old fence that we're working with here. So yeah, this is kind of what we're dealing with. Old rotten posts like this and old rotten wire. But there is some half decent posts, like some newer posts somebody's put in at some point. Like, not real sturdy, but at least not completely rotten. So then yeah, what we do with these guys is let's see if I can show you more from the side. Basically you pound them into the post like this, and then once you've got it pounded in, you put a staple in right here to keep it from spinning, basically. And then yeah, I really like that because it holds the electric wire away from the barbed wire, so that way it's kind of nice for two reasons. Number one, your electric wire isn't getting tangled with your barb wires and shorting out because it's further away. And then another thing, it's harder for them to get to the old barb wire to put pressure on it, so it just kind of holds them away from the old fence. So then I think that helps quite a bit. And yeah, like I said, I've used these things at home. I've got some around our old fence at home, and they work really good. Gallagher makes them in two different sizes, I believe. They make a shorter one than this, and then this is the longer one. I think this one is 15 inches or something long, and then I think they make one that's like only like 5 inches. So if you want just a shorter version, but yeah, so that's the plan. But yeah, we'll start by, we got most of it's pretty clean, this fence, but there's a couple areas right here along the bush where we're going to need to do some trimming and stuff with the chainsaw and whatever before we can run this wire. So we're going to start with that. Once we got the fence all cleaned up and ready, then we'll go along and put these in, and then once we have all those in, then we'll roll this wire out. Okay, we got this first area all cleaned out along this fence line, and that was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. But we ended up cutting a bunch of trees down that were close to the fence and stuff, and took quite a bit of trimming. It was pretty thick in through here, but anyways, I think that was the worst part. So, or I know it was the worst part. So I think from here it's not going to be too bad. So yeah, we're going to start putting the pigtail pieces on. We got a bunch strapped onto the quad. Nita's going to just drive along with that, and I'm going to walk along and step off how far apart I want them, and then we'll get them all put in along this east side, and then we'll string the wire out through here. Just like that. And then, like I was saying before, you just take a fence staple and put it part ways up. Just like that. Now it can't turn. And yeah, simple as that. Okay, we got this, we got insulators put on the whole way along the highway here, and while Nita was doing some trimming, I also put the insulators on the north edge here. So we got insulators now. We're just gonna set up this wire, and I got this wire unroller thing that I bought at an auction this this spring. I don't know if it works or not, but we're gonna try it. And we'll just put the wire in here, and then I'm gonna just pull it down with the quad, and it'll just sit here and spool off of this thing. Well, we got this side all rolled out, and the roller worked good. I just need to get a bar made to go across there, but yeah, now we'll just feed it through this tightener, and I got some of these clamps. That's what I clamped the cable with. And I should be able to just snug these guys up. Okay, you can let that go, yeah. Should be tight. Now, I'll just try tightening this thing. See if that grabs and spins on there. I think it will. Oh yeah. Okay, we got that all snugged up. I'm just going to take a drive along the fence and see how it looks. Make sure it's tight all the way down. Yeah, this is nice and tight. So yeah, that's why I love this stuff so much, because this is a half-mile stretch of fence here, and we just have a tightener on the one end, and I haven't even snugged it that tight really, like just kind of just snug. And this is this wire's plenty tight, and yeah, I'm doing big spans too, like 100-foot spans, and it's not really sagging at all between the insulators. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that'll work just fine. Okay, well, we got that side all done, and I think we are going to just call that good enough for today. Well, good morning. It's the next day here now. We're back up at the pasture, hopefully to finish up our fencing project. Yeah, we just got up here, and the cows are actually right across the road in the other pasture there. We never saw them all day yesterday when we were working here. Yeah, now they're right across from the gate, so we brought some hemp screenings along for them, and we're going to take those over for them and check on them while they're right here. Might as well. looking for a treat? You guys are slowpokes. What do you think? You guys want your treat, don't ya? Right on top of the head, It's like I was saying yesterday, this is our pasture that has all our yearling replacement heifers that we AI bred, and then those few purebred cows that we did as well, and then I picked out a handful of other cows that I wanted bred to our Angus bull as well. So we'll just get a count on everything, make sure they're all here. Didn't see anybody limping or with bad eyes, so we've been keeping an eye on that. We have had very little trouble with that this year, thankfully. Everything looks really good on here. Heifers are really sleeking up and looking nice. Right, little girl? Get onto it too. Calves are growing like weeds. It's good. Hey, you. Here's the bull. How's it going, dude? Feet are looking good. No bad eyes. A little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
Yep, shiny and black. Everything looks good, so I think we'll go get back to fencing. Good coffee?
Yeah. Real good.
Okay, so Nita headed down along this north edge here with the weed trimmer. There's a few brushy areas that need cleaned out. I've got the wire unroller and the wire roll set up so that when she's done with that, we can run the wire down along this edge. How's it going? Out of gas?
Yeah, when it does that, like, really revs up and then quits. As soon as it really revs up, you know it's...
I didn't hear that. I was driving the quad.
The quad, I guess.
But yeah, brought you some gas.
Awesome. Perfect timing. Did that and I turn around and
Here I am with the gas. Just yeah, I just knew exactly when you were gonna run out.
Hey.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yep, I'll just set this gas down at the other end there where I'm gonna build that gate. And if you need more, then it'll be there.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Got the gate done up. Yeah, that should do for this. Good spot to get the cows across the road, so yeah, hop back on the quad and go see how Nita's doing. She's probably getting close to needing gas again. That thing works really good, but it really eats the gas, but it's working pretty hard too, so makes sense. Great pups. Okay, we got this north side. Anita got it all trimmed up, and I got all the insulators on, it's ready to go. So we're gonna string the wire on this side. Pretty much it. Just need to go set up the fencer yet, and then that should be done finally. Okay, this is where we're gonna set up the fencer. I trimmed up a little area here. Should be good. It's wide open to the south and west here, so for our solar panel, it should get lots of sun here. Yeah, pull that out and get ready to put my ground rod in. Wire guy right out. So yeah, basically got your solar panel, and then the wire coming off of that. Just a little indicator here that tells if it's charging or what, and then that goes onto your battery. Clamps from the battery to the fencer, and the fencer one goes onto this ground rod that I pounded in, and the other one goes to the fence. Okay, we got the rest of this all finished up. We put a T-post in here with just a wire, probably hard to see on the camera, but just a V wire here so that the cows can't get to our solar panel, and fencer and everything. I'm gonna get a bucket or something to put over the battery and the fencer so that it the rain can't get on it. But yeah, it's shocking really good now that you can see the indicator lights are going all the way to the top, and I just tested it here with my fence tester, and it's shocking almost 7,000 kilovolts here, so it's got a good zing to it. That should keep those calves off the highway and keep the cows in. So yeah, that's kind of a wrap on this project, I guess. We'll pack everything back up and head her back home. Yeah. You can hear the highways right behind us. But anyways, yeah, this will make us feel a lot better about running cows over here with this old fence. In my opinion, that's the best way to deal with an old barbed wire fence. Well, a better way would just be to rip it completely out and put a new one in, but we don't own this pasture, we're just renting it, so don't want to spend the time and money to put a brand new fence up, and this will, I think, do just fine. I think I'll wrap this video up here, Thanks for following along today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Gonna say bye? Say bye to the camera. Good dog. You got the fence done all by yourself.